mind blown. Welcome back. I'm absolutely mind blown. 1,000 people. 1,000. That is so many people. I can't even wrap my head around seeing what 1,000 people look like. Thank you all so much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much for all of you that have subscribed and have commented and have just liked the videos. I can't believe it. I really am so grateful for you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys really are. But today, we are going to get right back into doing our spats. This is how they look. So this just now needs to get a little sand down. For the most part, it came out pretty good. But this just needs a little sand down. And hopefully we can just take another coat of resin and just swipe that over. And we should be good to go. Also, I did do a little cleaning up in here. Yes, if you were able to notice, this garage was absolutely jam-packed. And I did a little off-camera cleaning because I didn't want to bore you guys with it. All of this was just taken up with a bunch of junk. If you ever go into my other videos, you'll see that was just a mess up there. Had to take everything off, clean it, organize it, and deal with that. The hood, by the way, and all that stuff, I don't know if I ever got to tell you in one of the other videos, my hood used to be right here blocking the AC, but because it's becoming summer, I do not want that blocked. I would like that to still be able to function properly. So, all that went up there. The seat that used to be over here on the floor, now organized up there. All the lights and stuff that used to be hanging on that wall over here are now nice and neatly organized up here. Some of this stuff up here, still some miscellaneous, just other bolts, mollies, and spark plugs, even though these things are probably shot now because they're older than me and half the viewers, I would say. Also, another cool thing from my father's old Toyota, which is also where this beautiful grill is from. And some of the headlights, the flip-ups, right? Cool. But that's pretty much it for the cleaning. Oh, and just a trunk and a radial arm saw and the transmission and drive shaft. Nice. Love having a nice, neat, organized space. Now we have all this room for activity, which is exactly what we want. I moved the car out already because naturally I clean the windows and now I have to start sanding. So rather than get it all over the car, we're gonna get it all over the nice, clean, swept floor that I just did. Now, let's get into it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is start off with a 120 grit and just gently work my way through the little grooves here, get everything nice and flush, and then we can put on a nice thick coat over that. What I now need to do, because this is important right here where this line of resin is, I need to sand this flush and smooth. This has to be feathered in. Feathered in, meaning there can't be any ridge or lip. When you swipe your finger across, you should not be able to feel the difference where the resin is and where this panel is. So that's what our plan is for right now, and we are just gonna get going through the work.
It's a damn hard pill to swallow. I'm reaching out, but all I feel is hollow. I wanna make you work, but all I do is make you worse. The truth is a damn hard pill to swallow. Don't you wanna come on over? Don't you wanna work it out? Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me now? Don't you wanna fix our problems? Baby, I can show you how. Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me now?
Alright, so this is how it is going to look now with the resin on. It's going to be a lot glossier than this. This is obviously just because of all the sand scratches, but it is going to look really good. All those little pinholes will get covered with that next coat of resin, but for now, I'm going to get the next one sanded, and I'll see you back before we put the next coat on. It is time to get these things in paint. However, these right here have to get striped. I'm going to do a nice little striping over here, just something that's, maybe like an inch, a little over an inch big right down here, and the same thing on this side. Now this is pretty much going to be what I was doing when I was laying the carbon originally, except now it is to get it ready for some beautiful primer. Let's get it going. Did you guys miss the background, by the way? Did you guys miss all this? We were working late tonight. Let's get it done. So what we are doing right now, mixing up some primer. Alright, so we are using some high build. I had this thing on the rotisserie in there for like 20 minutes, getting nice and mixed up. This is actually the only one that I didn't clean. I didn't clean the tip of this, and it kind of flows out pretty bad. So we are gonna mix up. I can mix up a 2. A 2 should do that. My hardener. I'm gonna lay this one on there. Not relatively thick, but thicker than I did in the beginning to hopefully avoid some of the rock chips and let this be a proper cushion. Now we're gonna mix this thing up in here. See how nice and thick that is. Double strain. Now I'm going to lay equivalent to about 3 coats over this, which should be, I would say, just enough. We're just coming up on 12 o'clock. I really wanted to get her painted. I was hoping that by some miracle, let me turn this off so that we could hear a little better. Like I was saying, I was really hoping that we were gonna be able to get this thing painted today. But at least we are in step 1. Now, this weekend, I can get this thing in paint. Let's go take a look at how we do. And how nice. Everything just laid on so beautifully. Let me get out of here, it's getting a little foggy. And no, for those of you who are wondering, I did not take a breath while I was in there, because I wanted to be able to talk. Beautiful. Now, beautifully heavy tank. I did, however, see my neighbor look out the window before, the neighbor to the shop, and they're probably like, 12 o'clock? They work at 12? Yeah, we do. We all up in here. Okay. Man, that's a wrap on that. I didn't want to. I really wanted to be able to get all that done in one video. I'm sorry, this is gonna be severely cut down. The version you're seeing right now is severely cut down from the babbling that I had just previously done. But I really wish I had gotten this thing painted all in the same video, but unfortunately, the way time works and the way the whole body process takes a little while. So the next video, you're gonna see this thing getting sanded and painted. I might even just do like a quick little of sanding and then just straight into the beautiful paint. I can't wait. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.